Now that I am a grown-up woman, I just don't think that walking around in athletic gear is a very good look. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin if you're new here, and on this channel we like to talk about building our dream wardrobes the smart way by investing money into pieces that will last us a very long time and by not buying things that we will regret. We also talk about all things fashion, beauty, and travel here on this channel, including things like living feminine lifestyle, living the soft life, just overall enjoying the finer things in life but doing it the smart way, like I said before. So if that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and subscribe down below before we even get into this video. I would really appreciate you joining my growing family here on YouTube. As I'm sure you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be all about winter trends, specifically what's trending currently for the winter 2022 going into 2023 season. And I have made quite a few of these trend videos before on my channel, but I kind of want to approach them differently than how I used to do them. I used to just very straightforward, tell you what was trending and not talk about the trends that I didn't like, because I didn't really want to bring like negativity onto my YouTube channel. However, I feel like that leaves out a lot of trends just because, social media and other things are making fashion move very quickly. There's a lot of trends going on at any given time. And I really wanted to approach this from the standpoint of what you should consider buying versus what I wouldn't recommend buying. Again, I say this in all of my trend videos, I don't think that you need to follow trends in order to look good, but I do know that it's very exciting to add trending pieces into your wardrobe. But instead of bashing trends and saying some trends are good and some trends are bad, I really wanted to share this with you guys coming from a standpoint of buying things that will be in your wardrobe for a very long time. I've really started shifting away from consuming lots and lots of trendy items, and I've shifted more towards consuming higher quality items that are potentially on trend, but even if they're not on trend or if they are on trend, I know that I will be keeping them in my wardrobe for a very long time. So I just wanted to preface this trends video by saying I'm gonna be kind of talking through it in a way of I would recommend adding certain items to your wardrobe versus staying away from other trends unless you think that those items would be classics in your wardrobe. Again, I just highly encourage you to consume items with longevity in mind, with keeping them in your wardrobe for a long time in mind. I started doing that recently. Like I said, I've actually made a couple of videos about how I got my dream wardrobe, so I'll link a playlist or one of those videos up above. But I'm someone who only finds myself buying maybe a new piece of clothing per month, and I have never been happier with my closet opposed to when I was constantly buying things that were trendy and lower quality. So again, if this sounds interesting to you, keep watching to the end to see what my thoughts are on these trends, and I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Okay, so the first head-to-head pairing of trends that I'm going to be talking about are loafers versus Uggs. And if you have been following pretty much any fashion girl on social media over the last couple months, you'll know that both of these shoe styles are very popular right now. As I'm sure you can probably guess, especially if you've been a follower of mine for a little while, I'm gonna say that you should probably stay away from investing in Uggs, and I would instead recommend investing in high quality loafers. And here is my reasoning. So if you are someone who is a die-hard Uggs lover, I'm not here to shame you. I think Uggs are awesome. I actually do have a pair of Uggs myself. Obviously, these are not the traditional like tan ankle height Uggs that most people own. I'm not trying to bash Uggs. I think they definitely have a time and place, and I personally believe that that time and place is in the home. I am someone who really believes in presenting myself to the world in a very put together and elegant way. And don't get me wrong, I've definitely seen some girls styling Uggs in some really cute outfits. However, every single time I see one of these girls in one of these outfits with Uggs, I always think, gosh, it looks like she just, rolled out of bed and went outside, which, to be fair, I know that some people are perfectly fine with that, but if you are on this channel, you probably are very similar to me in the sense that we appreciate elegance and femininity and really, again, feeling put together and classy when we leave the house. So I would definitely stay away from investing in Uggs unless there's something that you're gonna get a lot of wear out of at home. I just really feel like, especially as things get warmer in the coming months, maybe 5 months from now when it's spring, summertime, no one's gonna be wearing Uggs, and you're gonna really be regretting spending a lot lot of money on Uggs because they are expensive. So instead, I would go ahead and recommend opting for loafers. I know that they are a very different type of shoe from Uggs. They're not necessarily as comfortable. These are just the two shoe trends I've seen the most this fall and winter. I actually do have a pair of Uggs. I do have a pair of the Gucci Jordan loafers. I just put them away into storage because I flipped over to my winter wardrobe yesterday. I also have my eye on the Prada loafers that have been so popular over the last couple of years. And loafers in general are a very, very classic style. They work for a lot of things. You can dress them down and you can wear them really casually, just out and about running errands. Obviously, they work really awesome for the office. You can also dress them up for fancier occasions like date nights and things, and I love them because they tend to be very, very comfortable. And if you've never considered buying loafers before because you think they're a little bit too old, because I used to feel that way as well, like I would look really old if I was wearing loafers, there are so many ways to style them with like little mini skirts or cute little socks or pretty dresses that look feminine and sweet and girly and young. If you do not have any loafers in your closet, please take this as your sign to add a pair to your wardrobe. I promise you, you'll get a lot of wear out of them for years and years and years to come. The next two trends that I want to talk about are both denim trends, and the first one that I'm going to recommend against is maxi denim skirts. And honestly, this trend is already dying out a little bit. I feel like this is an example of one of those micro trends that TikTok pushes really heavily for like 2 weeks and then all of a sudden is dead. I saw a lot of girls, especially earlier in the fall months, wearing low-waisted maxi denim skirts. It's kind of a lot to say. And even though they look really cool, they look kind of model off duty, this trend is not gonna last. And also they have to be styled a very specific way, I think, for them to look good. I think that you should have like a good amount of midsection showing if you really want to pull off this look, and that's just not something that a lot of people are comfortable with. I know I'm not comfortable with it, and again, I just don't see this sticking around for a very long time. And most of these skirts are retailing for a good amount of money, especially if you want to get one that's like higher quality denim. So instead, what I'm going to go ahead and recommend are straight-legged high-waisted jeans. I know that this style of jeans has been popular a lot recently, and I actually just did a fall haul video that I'll link up above, and I found my perfect pair of denim at Abercrombie. I know that Abercrombie is kind of having a moment on social media right now, and there is a good reason why. If you watch that video, you'll see that I have truly never had a pair of jeans fit me so well in my life. And what I mean by straight leg denim, hopefully it's pretty self-explanatory, but not skinny jeans, not baggy jeans, just some good classic like mid-wash, especially like thick waistband, fits really well on the butt. I don't know why I'm doing this hand gesture, but fits really well on the booty, just looks really good, kind of flattens your stomach a little bit. And the straight leg look I just find is so flattering, especially with boots, which are obviously a huge wintertime staple. Again, if you're looking to add a little bit of denim into your wardrobe this season and you want to look on trend, I would highly recommend investing in a pair of really good quality straight leg denim. I personally would very, very highly recommend checking out the Abercrombie website. This isn't sponsored by them. Check out the video that I just posted, the last haul that I did. You'll see why I would recommend Abercrombie so highly. They just have every inseam size and waist size and wash that you could ever imagine in these straight leg high-waisted 90s jeans, I think is what they call them. So definitely go check those out. Okay, so the next two trends that I want to go head to head and see which one is more worth it are sparkles versus cream and beige color tones. And I know that these don't really necessarily go together. I kind of wanted to group them together as like fabrications or colorways, and this might be a little bit controversial because in pretty much every other holiday season winter time trend video that I've done, I've always said, hey, make sure you have a sparkly piece in your wardrobe. I know that I most certainly have some sparkle in my wardrobe. However, the sparkly pieces that I've seen a lot of lately are sort of like the Paco Rabanne, like really disco, really scantily clad, just I don't know how to describe it, just very, very trendy silhouettes. And I think the girls that wear those clothes look amazing. I have absolutely nothing against wearing tiny little mini skirts and mini dresses. I know I do in the summertime. However, I'm specifically talking about, again, the Paco Rabanne style, like really large, I don't know what they're called, like paillettes, maybe that's what they're called, like the sparkly discs. And I think the girls that wear that look super cool, like look really cool, like Parisian model off duty, but that trend is gonna come and go like that. Sparkles in general, I think, are always a safe bet for the holiday season. However, I think a more classic way to go and look luxurious, kind of like how sparkles make you look expensive and fancy, is to go with an outfit that's got camel and cream. So for example, if I had like a camel coat or like a teddy coat, I would absolutely wear it over this sweater. I know there's also the American flag. But I just really have seen a lot of girls styling specifically like really cozy, like luxurious, expensive looking outfits that have camel and cream or like off-white and beige, just sort of that general color combination, and they just look so chic, so good. It's a color combination that you can wear again for work, errands, date night. That sounds like I only know 3 different things that you can do. I don't know, just anything that you could possibly imagine, just that color combination is a winner. It'll make you look really, really put together and polished. And I'm not saying that sparkles would not make you look polished, but I just really think that the way that sparkly garments, trendy sparkly garments are going right now is just very, very, again, trendy. It's not gonna last very long. So if you're looking to have a special holiday outfit for a special event, I would recommend checking out the camel and cream combination opposed to sparkles, which are a little bit overdone and kind of trashy right now. Okay, this next combination of trends are more accessories, and that is massive mega bags versus ballet flats. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that if you're between these 2 different types of accessories, which are really, really hot and trending right now, I would recommend investing in a really good pair of ballet flats and not a massive handbag. And here's why. So I'll start with the handbags. There has been a huge resurgence in massive like hobo style like shoulder bags, especially I've seen this one Yves Saint Laurent bag drifting around a lot on social media, and this is definitely a response to the whole mini bag trend that was like really, really big recently. I've seen other social media creators talk about this, especially social media creators in like the luxury handbag space, talk about how little mini bags are not really in anymore, and so we've kind of gone the opposite direction and huge like tote bags are in. And the number one reason why I think that this is not going to stick around for very long is because having a massive bag like that, especially a shoulder bag, which is trending right now, it's not comfortable to wear. Like, when was the last time that you had a huge shoulder bag like absolutely packed with stuff, and by the end of the day you weren't like walking around like this and like your shoulder hurts and all that stuff? Also, the types of shoulder bags that are really trending right now are like the puffy padded ones, which I think that that kind of finish is like very cute for the winter time, or that kind of, I don't know how to describe it, fabrication, that kind of look to a garment or accessory, the puffy finish. I think it's cute. Obviously puffer jackets and vests are very, very popular for the winter time. Again, I don't see this trend sticking around for very long. An alternative, if you're really looking for a winter bag, that I might suggest is something that's got like a fake fur or a shearling finish. I'm gonna show you a sneak peek to a new bag in my collection. I'll be doing a video all about this bag and some other really, really beautiful new winter accessories that I have in my collection from Marc Jacobs, Coach. I think that might be it. Maybe there's a few others, but I have like 3 or 4 pieces that I really, really want to show you. So subscribe down below if you want to check out that video next week. But again, back to the shoulder bags, it's not a practical trend, and I really don't see it sticking around for a very long time, so I would definitely advise against it. However, ballet flats, if you live somewhere that you can get away with wearing ballet flats and it's not too painful, like hopefully the ground isn't like covered in snow. I was super hesitant to get into the ballet flat trend, which I think has just been everywhere right now, because I thought that it would kind of remind me of like middle school. Like, does that sound familiar to anyone? Like being in middle school and like wearing ballet flats, like feeling super grown up. Maybe that was just me, but I thought it would remind me of like just weird, awkward adolescent times when like you think that ballet flats are really cool. Also, I'm not a ballerina, so I don't know. I feel like that's kind of part of the whole aesthetic, is like ballet core is really big right now. But I have just seen so many really, really well styled outfits that have ballet flats with like little bows on them, or like a cute cap toe. And even though it's not practical for me to wear ballet flats where I live, there are literally inches of snow on the ground right now, my feet would be freezing. I am definitely gonna pick up a pair for the springtime because I really do think that this is a wardrobe classic. Ballet flats will never go out of style, they'll always come back. And so if you think that you want to add some ballet flats to your wardrobe, now is a perfect time to do so. The last two really big trends that I want to compare are athleisure based outfits versus aviator jackets. And you can probably guess where I'm going with this. I guess I just realized that all of my yeses are over here and all my no's are over here. So no to athleisure, yes to aviator jackets. And this kind of ties into the whole like Uggs thing that I was talking about earlier, but there has just been like an undeniable explosion in girls wearing Uggs and flared leggings, aka yoga pants, and like really athleisure based outfits. Like they'll throw like a sweater and a beanie on top, some Uggs and some yoga pants, and call it an outfit. And again, I think those girls look so cute. Every time I see them on Instagram, I'm like, oh my gosh, love this outfit, because I do love this outfit. But again, coming from a standpoint of wanting to invest into your wardrobe and look chic and put together, classy, feminine, all those things, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing the house in athleisure anymore. I know that's probably like a very controversial statement, especially because I used to be a 4-season athlete in high school. I was a year-round college athlete as well. I would literally go to my fashion classes. I studied fashion merchandising in athleisure because I had no other choice. I was, you know, going back and forth between practice and classes. I would never do that again. Now that I am a grown-up woman, I just don't think that walking around in athletic gear is a very good look. I see other girls doing it and I think they look hot, but like for me, I just don't feel my best self. I feel kind of sloppy when I'm wearing athletic gear. And also something that I noticed for myself, like especially during the pandemic when we weren't really going anywhere, so I was wearing a lot of athleisure at home. That's a different story. Like if you're working from home, go for it. Wear your cute little yoga pants. But I was investing a lot of money into athletic clothes, which are not cheap, and then I would have to go somewhere that, you know, athletic clothes weren't appropriate to, like, you know, going out with the girls, and I'd feel like I had nothing, but I was like, my clothing budget was empty. I'd feel like I had nothing to wear, but I didn't have anything left in my clothing budget because I just spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on athletic wear. And I really highly value cute athletic wear. When I work out, I love having my little matching sets, don't get me wrong, but I just really don't think that that is something practical to be investing in right now. If you already have it and you want to wear it, good for you. But again, I just really don't feel like the best version of myself. Like I'm putting my best foot forward when I'm stepping outside of my door and I'm wearing essentially like nice sweats or nice leggings. It just doesn't feel good to me. Please let me know down below if you disagree. I welcome all opinions. I just don't think it's a good look for a chic feminine woman. However, I have been also seeing those types of outfits paired with a lot of what I like to call aviator jackets or shearling jackets. I hope I'm saying the right term, but it's kind of like those jackets. Obviously they're a little bit cropped, they're not like a full coat, and they've got like that really cool like kind of zipper that zips typically kind of diagonally, and like the really big lapel, and you know when you see one because they've kind of got like fur trim on the inside and then like around the cuffs and around the lapels and everything. And I actually have one of these. I love that jacket. The one that I have, it is literally from Topshop, which I'm not advocating from buying from fast fashion anymore, but at the time that I bought that jacket, I was completely obsessed with it. I still am. I wouldn't repurchase it because it is fast fashion. I know these jackets, if you're buying them from a high quality brand, they do run pretty expensive, but oh my gosh, that jacket is so worth it. It is just really great for keeping warm. You look really stylish with minimal effort. It's also great for times when you don't want to have something kind of tight on your body, because they do tend to be a little bit more of a boxy fit with like really wide sleeves. The color combination that's been really popular lately is like dark brown with like a kind of beige fur. I have one that's black with all black fur and I absolutely love it. I think literally any color combination, as long as it'll work with the rest of your wardrobe, is something that you will literally have in your closet for so many years, because again, it's practical, it's stylish, it's one of those pieces that's just effortless. You throw on and go and people look at you like, whoa, like that girl looks really cool. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked the new format of sort of this, not that, because again, I just really want to come from a point of view of buying pieces that, yes, they're on trend, so it's cool to add them to your wardrobe now, but that will stay in your wardrobe for a very long time, and that won't leave you feeling like you've wasted money in order to keep up with the trends and to look good. I really enjoyed making this video. Hopefully it wasn't too controversial. I'd never mean to offend anyone in their sense of style. This is just coming from a place of I like to look put together and elegant when I leave the house. So if you liked this video and you want more fashion content and you can't wait to see my winter accessories and clothing haul next week, please go ahead and subscribe down below, join the growing family, and go ahead and follow me over on my Instagram at Mahina. I am so excited for my holiday content. I'm doing a little bit of a rebrand over on my Instagram because I like some things that I'm doing with my Instagram, but I want to take it in a sort of more inspirational, dreamy fashion place than where it is now. So if you want to see some really exciting content coming up, please go ahead and follow me over there. And that's all I have for this video. I hope you have a great start to the winter season. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one.